Welcome to This Week in Colorado Soccer. Eric Pelloni alongside head coach Danny Sanchez. Coach, we're going to play soccer.
What is
442 days since your last match against North Carolina in the NCAA tournament, November 22nd, 2019.
that? Was, I believe, like two calendar years ago almost.
In COVID time, I think it was about 4.5 years ago.
It's been a while. We still play 11 aside, and it's 90 minutes.
Listen, you're the coach. All I'm going to do is just show up and stream the game, and whatever you do out there, I'll be happy to see a soccer match happen.
The players showed up right after 4th of July. So when you look at that time, and then the fall will start and stop and go, and limited contact, and couldn't play 11 aside, and everything that everyone in the world's gone through. So nobody's feeling sorry for Colorado soccer. We get through that, and then we finally get approved to play towards the end of the fall. So the excitement builds, but it's almost like seems surreal. Like we come back in January, and you're kind of like, yeah, there's a game February 6th, but now we're less than 48 hours out from that, and we're excited. The players are excited, and everybody is. Denver's excited. I think the soccer world's excited. There's a couple games going on tonight, and Jason's got 3 monitors up watching Pac-12 teams play because it's just excited to get back to what we do, and that's coach these fabulous young women and hopefully have them be successful on and off the field.
Whenever we talk about Denver, throw the records out the window. Both teams are going to come to play. It's the Denver Derby.
And you look at DU had an exhibition with Northern Colorado, so they've had one game in 15 months, and we've had done. But obviously, we know the quality of their team. They're the Summit League favorites. They'll be in the NCAA tournament, and they circle this game on the calendar every year playing Colorado. Usually, it's the 9th or 10th game of the season. To play them right off the bat, it's going to be a huge challenge for both teams. I think there's going to be a lot of nerves. It's going to be all over the place. We said back in the day, rain, shine, snow, whatever, we're going to play. And the weather looks decent for Saturday, so we're excited to get out there and compete against our local rivals in the Derby, like you mentioned, and hopefully get a result and build some momentum as we build towards Pac-12 play.
Obviously, no fans, although friends and family of players. There'll be some limited seating at the games, but wanted to point out the game will be streamed live on Pac-12 Plus. Go to the cubuffs.com/soccer, go to schedule, and right next to where it says Denver, just go over. It says watch, click watch, nothing to sign up for. Just watch the game. You can watch it on your phone, watch it on your computer.
Free.
Freezies. No sign-ups, nothing.
And we'll give a little shout-out to Buff Vision. I mean, the quality is Pac-12 network quality, where it's actually the same production you're going to get. There'll be an announcer and everything. If you obviously 99.9% of the people watching this will not be able to take in the game. So we hope that you can drive the live stream numbers for Buff Vision on Saturday.
We just like to make it available to everybody so that we can still get our fans access to watch the game. So hopefully you'll tune in and watch the game. Coach, team this year, obviously you've got newcomers. Taylor Korniak's gone, but we're not going to talk about what's missing. We're going to talk about where the goal is going to come from this year. What are you seeing from the team, and who are some of the newcomers that we should be watching out for?
Well, we've talked a lot about it. Obviously, Tessa Barton and Rue Yarnell Williams had very good freshman seasons, and they were dinged up way back in 2019. So obviously they're 100% healthy. Libby Garrity is back as well. You look at a freshman like Shira James and Flip Grinnell, but then you also have players like Katie Juella, seniors coming back. So I think you have a lot of options up top. I think in the midfield, I think a player that's going to have a breakout year is going to be Kaylee Webb. Her freshman year, she played center back. Her sophomore year, she kind of played a holding mid. I think this year we're kind of letting off the loosening the reins a little bit so she can get forward. So I think she's going to help with the attack. But at the end of the day, it's really going to be a collective effort because you take Taylor out of it. But, I talked to someone else about it in 2018 when Taylor missed 4 games because of an ankle sprain, the only game she ever missed. We did well, but what happened was other players stepped up. So we'll see happen. So where the goals come from, we'll hopefully find out on Saturday.
And then obviously J.J. Tompkins, who's having a banner time over in Norway. Talk a little bit about what are you going to do? What are we going to see to replace her? And the defense is going to have a little bit different look. But you get Hannah Cardenas back, who's got a lot of experience. Hannah Schartz is back there, one of your captains. Talk a little bit about what we should see on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, I think the goalkeeper is up for grabs. I think that Danny Hansen Emma Miller, Megan Short have all done well. So we'll see. It may be a little bit of a rotation, and maybe one playing 90 minutes one game. We may split time. We haven't made that decision yet. I will have to make it by
the old
noon.
platoon system with Scout and JJ during the non-conference and getting everybody in and getting looks. And
yeah, but it's Denver, so we want to win. So we're going to play the best players to give us a chance to win.
You'd always want to win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, well, we want to win this one. The other ones,
no.
back
in the day, there was coaches were saying, well, if we just get a chance to play, well. Now that we're actually playing, I think everybody wants to win. So
Absolutely.
I think that competition will go on. Like you mentioned in the back, Hannah Cardenas is a little dinged up, so she'll be out on Saturday. But
great! You could have told me before the show. We did not have our
pre-production
show meeting like we normally do.
But you have Gabby Chappa back and Hannah Schartz who are starters, and then you have two spots. You have a center back and a left back spot where Kelsey Atkins was a 4-year starter. So we'll throw some players in there and see how they do on Saturday.
Well, excited to watch the game, and we caught up with goalkeeper Emma Miller, who caught up with our captains. We've got 4 captains this year, and she had a chat with all of them.
Emma Miller here at Kittredge Field. Today was an exciting week as CU Buffs selected their captains for the 2021 season. Gabby Chappa, Sophia Weiner, Hannah Schartz, and Libby Garrity. We're looking forward to the season, and we got a chance to catch up with them here today.
I'm really honored that the team thought I'd be a good captain. This is my 4th season here, so I was really looking forward to step up and take a leadership role when I got to this point, and I'm honored everyone thought I deserved it.
I mean, I think it's a great honor, and I think all 4 of us are really excited and really proud, not only of ourselves but also of each other. And we've had some amazing leadership in the past, so I think we have some big shoes to fill, but I think we're more than capable, and I wouldn't be prouder to represent any other team.
I think this group of captains is super unique and interesting, and I think we'll bring different things to the table. We're all not the same people. We always don't speak the same language. We communicate differently, so I think having that on the field, it'll be really good. I think some people will follow different people and understand where we're coming from.
I think we have a really good group. We definitely all bring different types of leadership to the table and cover each of the needs of the team and all the different personalities. So I'm really excited to lead with them, but I know even beyond that we have so many other leaders on the team too. So just a really good team and really good group of captains.
You heard it from the captains. We have some great leadership here this season. We play the Denver Pioneers at 12 p.m. on Saturday.
Thank you, Emma. Thoughts on the 4 captains selected by the team?
I think that the team votes every year, and like a couple players actually came in and said, I think the team made great choices and we couldn't endorse them more. I think there was some other players that provide great leadership, but when you look at all 4 of these, they all bring something different to the plate. But at the end of the day, they're all great people that are ambassadors for our university and our soccer programs and do things the right way on and off the field. So we're excited about the leadership group we have for this spring.
About 4 years ago, your firstborn,
Yes.
Cole Sanchez, disappointed this Metro State alum by not choosing Metro State. He chose CU. He's a senior at CU, and now proud papa once again. Drew Sanchez has signed his NLI. Talk about where he's going.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Cole is a top manager for us. He's a senior. He'll be graduating in May, so we're super proud of him. And time does fly, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, but for those of you out there who don't know, my son Drew is a senior, and it's been limited exposure. It's been tough. Like I'm in the recruiting world now, and I get the emails all the time. It's hard to get exposure and to be found. But he's really put in the work over the last year and a half, and he's committed to Vanguard University in Costa Mesa, California, a top NAIA program in a great location. I grew up in Huntington Beach, which is about 5 miles from there, and I have family there. So it's a great spot. Their coach, Randy Dodge, I've known him for years. He also was with SoCal Blues. Players like Josh Orangel and so forth played for him. So a highly respected coach in the area. So it's a great opportunity for Drew, and we're super proud of him for putting in the work to have this opportunity. He knows the challenge going there because there's going to be seniors coming back just like everywhere else, but he's up for the challenge. But we'll brag on him a little bit. He had a 4.2 GPA last fall. He's really made the commitment academically and athletically, and we're really proud of him. And I think a lot of our family and friends are like, that's not a bad place to go visit, So
not at all.
Southern California. So he'll be off there this summer and has a lot of work till then, but we're very proud of him. We may do a little signing show for him down the road that you'll see on my Twitter like we did for Cole. But obviously we wanted to have him on the show, but that'd be an NCAA violation because he's a recruitable student athlete. But obviously we proud papa can talk about him a lot.
Love it. All right. Well, Coach, good luck this weekend. As always, you can follow Buffs, cubuffs.com/soccer. We'll see you next week.